Good evening. I'm Brick Anchor. And tonight we bring you a story that has absolutely nothing to do with Iran, nothing to do with the Pentagon, and everything to do with two people who decided the tallest building in New York needed a little more drama at lunchtime. Around noon today, two masked figures, we'll call them the Sky Bricks, because nobody official has confirmed who let them do this, climbed to the very top of a towering Manhattan skyscraper. Not the lobby, not the observation deck where tourists take selfies. The actual Spire, the metal antenna 1,454 feet above the sidewalk where the air is thin and the Wi-Fi is presumably excellent. Once they reached the top, they didn't wave, they didn't shout, they unrolled a banner, bold white letters on black fabric flapping in the wind for every helicopter camera in the tri-state area to capture. The message read, "When the power of love beats the love of power, the world knows peace." Beautiful sentiment, slightly ironic Peloply method. Nothing says peace quite like illegally scaling a security-sensitive national landmark to deliver it. Now here's where the story stops being a protest and starts being a rom-com. As the two began their descent, one of them stopped on a lower platform, dropped to one knee and pulled out a ring. The other said yes. They embraced. They kissed. Somewhere below, a police helicopter pilot was radioing in, and somewhere above, someone just got engaged with the entire Manhattan skyline as a backdrop. You have to admit, as far as proposal locations go, most people settle for a rooftop restaurant. These two settled for the actual roof. Meanwhile, on the ground, officials were considerably less romantic about the whole thing. Police officers climbed 4 separate ladders to reach the pair, safely escorted them down and took them into custody without incident. No injuries reported. Charges, we're told, are still pending, presumably somewhere between trespassing and world's most elaborate promise ring. Building management, for their part, handled the situation with the kind of calm only a company that's seen everything can manage. Officials said there was, quote, "at no time danger to tenants, visitors, and observation deck guests," and even noted the building offers a practical way for the most memorable marriage proposals, which is one way to spin a security breach into a marketing opportunity. Investigators are still trying to figure out exactly how the pair got from the public floors to a restricted maintenance hatch near the top. One theory, professional level climbing experience. Another theory, they've apparently done this kind of thing before, at other buildings, in other cities. This was reportedly not their first rodeo, and definitely not their first ledge. Which raises the real question tonight. Was this a peace protest, a proposal, or a publicity stunt with excellent production values? Possibly all three. In today's media landscape, sincerity and spectacle rarely travel separately. So tonight, somewhere in New York, two people are engaged in custody and mildly famous in that order.
The banner's message about love outlasting power is a nice thought. Whether it holds up in front of a judge is a different broadcast entirely. We read what they buried. We just report what's on the floor. Or in tonight's case, what's on the spire.